We begin with the new moon in Aries, the great warrior burnished by flame glinting in the dark. We begin by taking up needles and knives, stories of cutting and piercing. We prick our fingers on the sharp edges of witchcraft and begin with a blood ritual. Because as Callie Little, tattoo artist and emotional support witch, told us, quote, "Your blood is the most real currency other than time. It is mortality," end quote. Consider this your content warning for this book going forward, because we can't talk about how people have used these tools to resist and re-enchant without also telling true stories of oppression and violation, of how our blood has been taken from us, of our mortality. Quote, "After I was sexually assaulted in 2019, I was catatonic. I was just in my bed and silent and didn't speak to anybody. I got to the point where I was like, I have to feel something other than this. I asked my friend if she could tattoo me, and she made time, and I do remember it was painful, and it was exactly what I needed. It helped so much that I got to have this reminder of being in control of my experience," end quote. We start with the sharp edges. We call our blood forward to remind ourselves that we have agency. Needles and knives are tools of violence, destruction, revolution, and also of stitching, weaving, delivering essential medicines, piercing through to something new. Our fates are not determined by our tools or by our traumas. This is fundamental to the philosophy of witchcraft and of activism both. Your life and your will matter. Your choices cut and shape the fabric of the world. As Callie said of her assault, quote, "I'm not grateful for the experience, but I am grateful for myself," end quote. She woke up in her body, and she took up the needle. In the Scottish witch hunts, witch prickers were well-paid torturers who used needles, pins, and bodkins to stab any mark on a woman's body. They stabbed the accused's skin until she didn't react because she was disassociating or just wanted the torture to stop, and then claimed that as evidence of her pact with the devil. Needle magic is about taking up the tools that have been used against us and piercing our will, our life force through this world and into the next to make our changes. Even if this is just a way to bring you back to a sense of agency and control over fate or over those who have tormented you, sometimes that's enough. The feeling of power is powerful. Emily Goodall, traditional witch, member of the Missing Witches Coven, uses needles in her craft, especially knitting needles. Quote, "My magic is rooted in self-empowerment and trauma processing and reclaiming my sense of self and power," end quote. She told us, quote, "The energy that I really wanted to bring forward was going into the dark moon to grasp these threads of fate and weave them into what I wanted to have happen, to use that void and chaos of the dark moon, of being unobserved and being under the mound, and being outside of physical time and space to weave my will. And it worked," end quote. In the new moon darkness, Emily cast a spell that worked. This is the magic at the needle's point. It pierces and draws forth. It collaborates with the other side. I like to embroider. For years, I would hand sew strange alterations to my clothes with brightly colored thread. My mendings would walk off the seam and into freehand embroidery, drawings of buildings and faces. When I began to practice witchcraft more intentionally, I read about container magic, a basic principle that recurs in many traditions, of focusing your will by gathering resonant items together within a container. I spent days selecting fabric, herbs, and stones, and drawing symbols and writing out the dream. A soulmate editor, a soulmate publisher, a way to write the strange books I envisioned about feminist ideas.